Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer, and it's time to do some more iRacing with AUSNZ SimRacing. If you're new to the channel, then I do this every Wednesday. If you're not new to the channel, then, well, we've got a hell of a championship fight on our hands today, guys. Things are very nicely poised at the halfway point of the season. We've had Alton Park, where I got pole position and a third place. We've had Bathurst, where I didn't get pole position, but still got third place. And we've also had Okayama, where I got pole position, first place, fastest lap, led every lap, and the win. So you can probably tell what's going to happen today. That streak is going to come to a very abrupt halt. I've just got that kind of feeling, so that's why I have voted for myself as a yes, because things are going far too well. Currently in the lead of the championship, actually I'll show you. I'm currently in the lead of the championship by one solitary point. Hey Levente, hey B033, Kevin, Aaron, Lucas, good to see you all here. So let me just bring this up full screen so you can see the points in all their glory, because I'm such a nerd and I love my spreadsheets. So that is currently what we're dealing with. So as you can see, yep, third place on a pole, third place and 1 point win, a pole on the fastest lap puts me in the lead of the championship with 93 points. 1 point ahead of Dean. 10 points? No, 11 points actually ahead of JB. So that's the context that we have today. That's why every single lap is going to count. That is why I need to be on my form today, because Dean has basically, he's almost won every single round so far, but he's had a little bit of spin, he's had some scruffy races, and he just hasn't pieced it together. He has got me on pace, 100%. Let's have a look at the scoring system. So basically, the amount of people who race determine the number of points we've got. So if there's 36 people, if there's 18 people in the race, the winner gets 36 points. And then second gets 34, third gets 32, 30, So it basically goes down in increments of 2 points for every position, meaning that everybody gets points, but it means there's not much between the positions, so consistency really is key. Consistency really is key in this one. Point for fastest lap, 2 points for pole position. So that, yeah, every single lap counts, even in the quali. And quali is running right now. So the session's been going for about half an hour. There's about half an hour left. Well, the spotter's probably going to tell me in a few minutes, a few seconds anyway. It's around about that time. And it's open quali, so you can join at any time. You can set your lap at any time. You've got unlimited laps, and then obviously fastest lap at the end. Starts on pole and gets the extra 2 points. The race is an hour long. Now let me get the strat board, because this... Actually, let me do that so you can see it better. This is the AUSNZ SimRacing iRacing GT3 mini-series strat board by DDF Racer thing. Round 4 is 6 at Imola. Lap times around about the 1 minute 43, 1 minute 44s. If you can get into the 43s on race fuel, for me, that is extremely good. I'm struggling to get below 1 minute 44 here. 60 minutes on the race means we've got 35 laps. 3.6 litres a lap means 126 litres of fuel. The tank can only take 90 litres though, because it's a 75% restriction on the tank, which means that we're definitely going to have to make a pit stop. Maybe not for tyres, but definitely for fuel. And like I said, 1 point ahead of Dean, that should be 11 points actually, but yeah, never mind. 11 points ahead of JB. So that is currently where we stand, and we're in the session, ready to go, so there is absolutely no time like the present. Let me just pause that music. There's absolutely no time like the present, guys, so yeah. Let's get cracking on with it. And yet, my headphones are still broken. I've still got the... I don't know if you can see that there. Let me see if we get it in focus. I've still got the sellotape and glue on the side holding them all together. Okay, iRacing mode. Here we go. That are the standings, Levente. They were just on screen. Let me show you again very quickly. So there are the standings on the right-hand side of your screen. 93 points for me. Dean with 92. JB with 82. And then, yep, that is where we're at after 3 rounds. 3 rounds still to go. Boggy! Welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody to the stream, by the way. Great to see you here. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy today's race and today's stream. If you do, don't forget to leave it a like. Don't forget to say hi in chat, because I can see you. in the chat whilst I've got my VR headset on with a ridiculous sticker on the front. And if you really like what you see, maybe subscribe and come back for the next 3 weeks, every Wednesday, until the end of the series, of course. I'm not sure what's going to happen after that. We'll see. Okay, headset on. Let's go and do some quali. Reset the view. That's it. Lovely. Let's bring in the voice comms. For all my fellow racers at AUSNZ SimRacing. Let's go and set some laps. I've done some laps on high fuel so far already, so excuse my chins while I look down and get the VR mirror on screen with the fuel. So I can take some fuel out and give it some beans. So we're using about 3.6 litres a lap. I want to, let's say, put 17 in. That'll give me like 4 or 5 laps before the tyres start to go off. Apply, done, and I'm going to practice some pit stops. Remind me, guys, when I finish my laps to practice some pit stops, because I haven't done that yet today. I should really do that, considering we are going to be basically making a pit stop. I want to make sure I get my pit stop right. So that's that. Overlay's good. Let's go. Bose Beaver. I had the majority of the content already. Obviously the GT3 isn't free, so you got to buy a GT3. Okayama was free, Alton Park was free, and Laguna Seca is free as well. That's some of the tracks that we're going to be racing on. All in all, I'd say it probably cost me about $50, $60 to take part in this, but I actually already had all of the content already because I've previously raced the GT3, the BMW M4 that I'm driving, at Bathurst in the 12-hour last year, and I've raced at every other circuit apart from Imola. But Imola was one of the circuits that I bought because I planned on racing there last year, a few months ago maybe. I just never got around to it, so technically it didn't cost me anything to take part in this series specifically, but it did obviously cost me the content, around about the tune of $60 or so. But that's content that you can use again and again in the future. That's content that you can come back to if you enjoy it in iRacing, and it doesn't have to be GT3s at Imola. It could be, for example, Formula 3s at Imola. It's yours to keep, as long as you keep paying your subscription in iRacing, of course. Clonk on the curb on the inside there. Now this car track combo specifically, it's not one that I'm comfortable in yet, to be honest with you. I am struggling. Currently down in 5th place in the standings. 7/10 of a second off the pace, but I don't know if Steve-O set that lap on race fuel. Hard to say. That lap time for me is on definitely on race fuel. Now this is quali fuel, so let's rack them up. Let's get through the final corner. It might take another lap to get the tyres completely up to pressure. But yeah, I just haven't gelled with this combo yet. I just don't feel comfortable. The car is very skatey and my laps in practice have been quite inconsistent. So I'm not expecting miracles from today's race at all. Just want to maximise the amount of points that I think I'm going to get. Oh, missed that first apex completely. Although now we've got low fuel, fresh tyres, it'd be interesting to see how much of that I can get back on the Delta. I think JB's struggling with it a bit as well. He's even slower than me at the moment. Something about Imola, it's very, very easy to get an off-track or a slowdown penalty, such as the nature of the track limits here. So I think there's going to be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of people pushing the limit of incidents. And there's going to be a lot of people lifting out of it on the straights to try and give up some of the time you've gained and all that jazz. Hey, John Miller! But yeah, the rear of the car is incredibly lively. That's where the problem's going to be. The back of the car. Just constantly wants to break loose. Bit wide there. Luckily didn't get a 1X. Thought I was. I need to find 7/10 overall. Hey, Coulthard, how you doing, mate? Alright, I'm going to go for a concentration lap now because, well, the tyres are up to temperature and pressure. So volume up, headphones on, let's give it a crack.
P3, that's your best lap in this session. Yellow flag, you're now 0.14 off the leader's pace. Sector 1 time is good, Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. That lap was a 1:43.12. Okay, Dan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Clunked it over the curbs, that's not going to help. Quiet lap aborted. But that lap did put me onto 3rd place, though. Oh, and there's a 1x, so it doesn't count anyway. Thanks for getting out of the way, Scott, but this lap's a write-off. Let's turn that volume back down. Use this as another warm-up.
You've got half your fuel left.
And there's another 1x. See, that's how easy it is to get off tracks here. So I'm so used to the racing version where you can take a little bit of curb and you can push the limits a little bit. Here in iRacing, this combo is absolutely brutally unforgiving. But I know there's time to be found here. I know there is time to be found. I only have to find 2/10 to get Steve-O, so let's give it a crack. Oh, there's a 1x again. Okay, it doesn't count for the next lap though, thankfully, so... Volume up, let's give it another quiet lap attempt.
Very little fuel left. Just done a 1:42.60. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Awesome lap there, Richard.
Yeah, nice.
Thanks, mate. It's a low fueler. Set up last. Doesn't want to bite going downhill.
We're running on fumes, mate.
If there's anyone in here that's not on Discord, jump into the Discord chat, that's where everyone is.
Quark second up. Nail these final corners.
Oh, man, what the heck?
It's a bit better. Oh, it might get me ahead of Steve-O and Dean, but I don't know if they've done low fuel run laps, and I've got enough fuel for another one, so I'm going to have to come into the pits after this. Oh, only just second.
0.34 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector
That's
2
the first time
0.27 off the
I've got
pace.
into the 1:42s around here, ever.
Time was at 1:42.94.
So I'm going to cruise it round, and I'm going to practice a pit stop, guys. Like I said, I'm going to bring it back to the pits and practice a pit stop. Because I need to. Because I haven't done one yet. While I'm doing that,
2 litres remaining.
I think it's going to be around about 30 litres added in the race. So let me just get my strats ready now. I don't know if this carries over to the race, but we'll see. That'll do nicely for now. Second place on the grid, front row start. Ahead of Dino and Steve-O. Sam, which do I prefer driving, iRacing or Race Room? I'd say I definitely prefer driving in Race Room. iRacing is still very uncharted territory for me. Still makes me very nervous. I still haven't quite got the hang of it yet. Need a lot more practice. But iRacing offers a better all-round experience in terms of night racing, driver swaps, all the longer stuff, fuller servers, and it's just more stable at the moment as well.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 3.
Okay, there we go.
80 meters.
80 kilometers in the pit lane, and you can brake. Let's have a look at the replay here then. Let's see where I broke, because that was round about right. Maybe a little bit earlier just to be safe. Apologies for the bad frames, by the way. Okay, just where the green triangle starts on the left-hand side. And let's go out and do another lap then, shall we? Let's go out and do another lap. Yeah, apologies for the stutters on the replay. I've got the graphics turned up on the replay side of things a little bit, as opposed to the actual driving side. For capturing footage for the videos and all that kind of stuff, making it look nice. But yeah, when you're watching a replay in VR, it tanks the frames.
Disengage limiter. There's a car behind. Stay inside the line. The guy ahead has just done a 142.76. Blue flag.
Let them go through. Don't want to balk up their laps. One of the features that doesn't really get talked about in iRacing that much, which I think is absolutely fantastic,
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left,
is the fact you can have different graphic settings for when you're watching a replay and different graphic settings for when you're actually driving in the same session. So say like just then, I was driving the car and then I pressed escape and came back to the pits. When I'm watching it back on the monitor, it's got different graphic settings. It's going to display differently. You don't have to change it in and out of the session. Like, it just automatically switches between the two, which is great. Because when you're driving, you want to limit any possible disturbance to your frames, especially in VR. You want to maintain that smooth 90 frames a second for me, because I'm using a CV1. Other people, it might be 80 frames. But you want to try and just maintain that frame rate as smooth as possible. So you do want to turn a few of your settings down when you're racing in VR, but yeah, when you're watching back on the monitor, it's not too important, you know? You're just spectating, you're just watching the, you know, a potential incident back. You just want to get a bit more eye candy. It's just, I think it's a really neat feature that nobody really talks about. The fact you can have two different sets of settings, and the, you know, iRacing jumps between them automatically in the same session. Alright, here we go. Quali fuel, fresh tyres again. We've been pushed back down to 5th. Everyone's started to set their laps now. You can see there on the relative. Oh, cold brakes. I missed the first corner again, so this lap's going to be a write-off. Rich is letting me through. Okay, so just to run off the standings in case you guys can't see them there in chat. Yeah, because this lap's going to be a write-off. I'm already 8/10 down because I botched the first corner completely. Didn't get my braking point right. Richard's on pole with a 142.59. Dean's in second with a 142.71.
Off the pace.
Steve-O's in third with a 142.72. JB's in fourth with a 142.75. So second, third, fourth, separated by 0.03 of a second at the moment. That's me in fifth, and I've got 0.4 of a second back to Oscar. So if I can get 2 and a bit tenths of a second, I can jump back up to second. I think Richard might be slightly out of reach though. Richard's flying today. Good on you, Richard.
Yellow flag, watch out.
That's JB aborting his lap. We've got 17 minutes left in the session. Those times are only going to get faster as someone ahead of me
2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
is trying to warm up the tyres and cutting the chicane big time. Richard's in behind as well, 2 seconds back. He must be on a lap. Oscar's letting me through. Thank you, Oscar.
Evening.
Oh, hey, bro.
I knew you were sandbagging last night, Dickie, as usual.
Right. Let's try and not botch the first corner this time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, by the way.
Track temperature.
Yeah, sure.
Great to have you here. Let's see if I can find a few tenths.
Off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Ah, massive oversteer. Lost it on the rear then. Gained it back there though.
I'm on a lap, Johnny.
So there's at least another couple of laps to find. Another couple of tenths to find. He's all of the track and then some.
Thank you.
You're right, mate.
Oh, lost all momentum there. Ben Andrews by the side of the track put me off ever so slightly. Not his fault. I just got distracted seeing a car in the runoff and where he's going. 300's down. Cheers, John Miller. Thanks, mate. Nice little reminder in chat.
Thanks, Benny.
Good. And jamming. Thanks.
It's very close. That was a scruffy lap as well. There is definitely time. I can definitely find some speed here, although Steve-O's gone and upped it to a 142.6.
Minutes left. That's 15.
It's very close here at the top.
That puts you 0.42 off the leader's pace. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Yellow flag, caution. The leader has just done a 142.52.
Oh, Dean's going to put it on pole.
43.02. Sector 1 is quick.
Okay, there's a quarter of a second. Hopefully Steve-O doesn't hold me up here. Oh, Aqua Minerale lost some time again.
Very little fuel left. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2.
Oh, 1x. Damn it.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Alright, I'm going to come back to the pits. I'm going to put an extra litre of, a couple of litres of fuel in. Because I'm too short there. I'm too short. Ah. Actually, no, I'm going to take some fuel out. I'm going to take a litre out because I don't need that extra lap. Okay. Right. Let's try again. Man, that was so close. I was quarter of a second up as well. That would have jumped me a few spots at least.
There's a car approaching. Stay in your lane. Blue flag.
That's compromised JB there. Oscar lets me through. JB's abandoned.
Flag.
Holy the fuck, mate.
Hey, Ripper! Currently in 5th position here. Very close, top of the field. I know there's a few more tenths in it, but I just can't seem to find them at the moment. Car is incredibly skatey. That's alright, mate. Whatever takes priority, sir. I'm not going to argue with that. Whether it's spreadsheets or Sega Rally. That's another 1x, but it doesn't matter because I'm on my outlap here. Alright, volume up. Let's try again. Quiet lap time. Oh, missed it there.
Yellow flag.
Backed out of it because the yellow flag, I didn't know where they were. That's going to cost me a bit of time down the straight. Cheers, Rob. Thank you. Need all the luck I can get today. I don't seem to have the pace. Yep. That was always going to happen. Pushed it wide. Mount the curb. Hey, don't need to apologise, Nisyanth. A wizard arrives precisely when they intend to.
0.25 off the pace.
You've not missed much, mate. Just me struggling to put a clean lap together in quali. Mostly off tracks though, like Ripper says. Got 10 minutes left in the session, and yeah, I'm struggling to put a clean lap. It's so hard to be consistent here. Right, how can I change the car? I'm gonna put the brake bias back a bit, knock the TC down a bit as well, because I feel like that might be bogging me down on exits and stopping my rotation and some of the slower stuff. Just need to be a bit more consistent on my throttle application.
Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Yellow flag. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Right. Get the run. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a quiet lap, Marzi, but okay, this is going to be a quiet lap now. Promise. Let's get some quiet laps in chat. Stay out of the way, Richard.
Currently 1.1 off the pace. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.25 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. That last lap was a 143.64.
Ah,
That turn 1.
didn't know where it was going. Thought we might be spinning back onto the racetrack again, so I backed out of it. Oh, come on, need to get...
To Dan?
Oh, I didn't know which way you were going, so I backed out.
I was going to try and go through and get out of your way, but yeah.
It's alright, that was my last lap on the fuel anyway. It was like, nah, come back, reset, try again.
Yeah.
Pit exit looks clear. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Had a black flag, we'll need to come into the pits.
Oh dear. Well, that's not good. A black flag for letting go of the limiter too easily. Okay, Marzi, I promise you the quiet lap will be happening soon.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Right. 5th position. People are getting closer behind. The gaps are growing up ahead as well. I can just get that lap on the board that I know I can do. Should maybe bump me up a few spots, but I don't think I've got a 142.5 in me. That's crazy pace, guys. Oscar's letting me through again.
Yellow flag.
Lots of bins from everybody today. Do I need to leave a bit of a gap up to Scott? Maybe.
P5.
Maybe. I've got a gap to Oscar behind. I do not want to catch anyone on these laps. Only 7 minutes remaining. So I'm going to back out of it a bit. Everyone's kind of backing it up. Alright, here we go. Rack 'em up, rack 'em up. Let's try again for quiet lap. No! God.
Caution,
There's that rear end I talked about. That's just pushing too hard. That's just pushing too hard. But the car is so on the limit in terms of the rear end. So 6 minutes to go now.
He takes it, it's clear.
You still there, JB?
Discord's gone as well.
Oh no.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Looks like we've lost the JB. JB's got disconnected somewhere. That's not good. True, Marzi. Got the bin out of the way now, mate. Just got to warm these tyres up and then push like a hell.
Can you hear me there, fellas?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, sorry, let's just stop there. I'm just resetting the modem. How long's left in the session?
6 minutes.
Ah, okay, cool. Thank you very much. Back in a minute.
Alright, Dan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Thank you, Morgan. That's Morgan letting me through there. See, look, I know there's time in it. I know there's time in it. I just need to concentrate. We've got 6 seconds up to Christopher Ruddle up ahead. Let's rack him up and try again. Alright, Marzi, quiet lap.
Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
And there's the off track.
Okay, Dan, you need to watch the track limits. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I've got enough fuel for 2 more laps. That's all I've got time for as well. Concentration streak continues. I think I'm braking too late in general. Trying to push too hard here. And I'm scrubbing wide at the apexes mostly. Let's try again. Let's try again. 5th place so far.
And I think I'm back.
You're back.
Now I know there's a 10th in it at the first corner,
Okay.
but I've matched it, so that's good.
Minute, 2 minutes.
The guy in front has just done a 142.65. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Oh!
Sector 1 time's okay.
Lost the rear end going in. Still managed to get time on the way out though. Somehow, so much time to be found at the hairpin. And I lose it all Aqua Minerale. Whatever I did on my best lap so far, Aqua Minerale, it must have been epic. I can't recreate it. Missed my brakes again.
2 is 0.38 off the pace.
It's quarter of a second. I've got fuel for one more lap and time for one more lap after this. It's going to have to be this lap. Otherwise, it's going to be 5th or worse.
Just
Here we go.
That puts you 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace. You've just done a
Man, I threw it all the way on
43.19. We're running on fumes, mate.
just not onto it. Fuck me.
Yeah, she's tricky.
Oh, man, I'm a bit glued up at the moment, so I'm really fucking pissed.
Nice lap, Dino.
Yeah, where's this fucking corner you guys are fucking jumping over?
Thanks, Richard.
Oh, there's 2 tenths, but I got an out track on the exit of the
Jump
chicane.
before it tells you not to jump. Then don't
Yeah.
jump it again.
This straight line in the chicane.
Oh, don't you know about the little shortcut?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, that would have been... that wouldn't have been enough anyway. That would have been 2.5 tenths. That's not enough. Oh! Okay, 5th position it is then. Fifth position it is. Oh.
If there's anyone who still hasn't joined Discord, just try and jump in if you can.
That's not a satisfying qualifying session, that's for sure. And I believe, let me just put the fuel back in it as well. I believe that Dean is on pole position, which gives him 2 points, which swings him back into the championship lead 1 point ahead of me. Okay, 90 litres of fuel in. Let's have a look at the results. Where are we? Yeah, good job on pole though, Dean.
Thanks, mate.
That's 2 points back into the championship lead again.
Yeah, I'd be one in front again now, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, not my best qualifying session, just scruffy. But that's what this car track combo's like, guys.
That's the end of the session, P5.
That's what this car track combo's like. It is so hard to put a clean lap together. It's just a tricky
Yeah,
circuit.
I'm just here to pick the pieces up, I think.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that way as well, Ben.
Pace picking.
Forgot about the standing starts.
But the race is long. The race is going to be an hour.
How's
It's
your
going to be a
fuel-
full tank of fuel.
looking, JB?
Are you there, JB?
It's not over yet in this yet.
Yeah, man.
There's a whole race to go.
Slash.
That's alright.
There's a whole race to go yet. We've got 60 minutes, so hopefully I can use the pace that I know I've got in the race and use some kind of racecraft to claw back some positions.
Yeah,
So
I hope I've said it.
Dino is the guy we're trying to beat today. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the race today. If you do, don't forget to leave a like, say hi in
My
chat,
keyboard working.
and yeah, here we go.
Alrighty.
Yes, should be good.
Did you do your spiel? I just went to the men's before as well, JB, or did I miss it?
It's the same as last week, fellas. Let's just try and keep it clean best we can. Don't do Hail Marys if you can help it.
Cheers, Liam. Thank you.
Just respect other people and be kind to people, like Kamal says.
Be kind.
Be kind.
The track temp is
Good luck, everybody.
25
Good luck.
Celsius, P5.
Here we go.
Good luck. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, Dan, stay calm. Focus. Go!
Far right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
We got Steve-O into the first corner. Got a better start up to 4th. Watch out for those cold tyres though, man.
Right side. Still there.
Ooh,
Hold your line.
that's a bit mean, JB. Smashing into
Steady.
Dan like that.
You're good, mate. You car right.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh,
Gave me a bit of a spook there.
What a catch. Yeah,
Oh, did you lose it?
got a tiny bit of damage. Oh, just touched the grass a tiny bit.
It's alright, keep it up.
Off it.
Far left. Clear left.
Rich has gone wide. We're up to 2nd. I've got a tiny bit of damage because JB lost it on the exit curb at the hairpin. Oversteered into the side of my car. Thankfully no rain in iRacing yet, Sam Popel, but that is rather dark. Somehow, 2nd position. What a first lap so far. Gently does it though. Gently does it. Okay, I'm going to put the brake bias forward a bit just to be safe. Traction control on 6 is good. Okay, so just like that, me versus Dino back at the front again. JB's in 3rd. It's championship order.
V2.
Stay on target, John. Yep, Marzi, will do. Tyres are still cold. Just had to take advantage of the traffic and people fighting on the first lap then. I would have preferred it if JB didn't oversteer it and give me a 4X, but hey, that's alright. It's my first incident for 3 weeks. And 4 of them all at once. Although, I don't think I'm going to be a match for Dino on pace today, so I've got to try and hold JB behind as much as possible. This is... Unless something happens to Dino, this is damage limitation again, I think. Just like Bathurst. All about them points. Give me those tasty points. And leave the incidents while you're at it as well. Wow, JB's flying through there. Oh, there's an incident.
Okay, now we've gone out of track limits. Keep it
That's my
between the
first 1X of the race. I'm probably going to get lots of them. If you get 20, you get a drive-through. That's the limit that we're setting this series. 20 incidents and a drive-through penalty. Yeah, Steve-O. Steve-O, if you can get... If you can get stuck into JB, that'd be mucho appreciado. 3 seconds behind Dino already.
143, 148, the guy behind.
That's filthy pace, Dean.
143.82.
143s. That's filthy. 144.1 for me. JB was a 143 behind as well. I feel a little bit out of place right now here. I think I'm a little bit too high up the order than my driving allows for. But this is racing.
P2.
Not going to give it up without a fight. Richard, back down to 5th.
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Roger that, that's what Marty said. Oh, JB's getting so much time on me in that corner. That's crazy, that's a second. You close up so much in that Aqua Minerale there, JB, that's terrifying.
Oh no.
skating the rear out there. That's getting a bit shaky.
You must be running bug roll downforce on that, Steve-O.
Yeah, mate.
2 tenths behind. Steve-O's going for JB.
It's got no wing on it.
I don't know how you're keeping it on the
Time
track.
is 144.33. Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace.
Steve-O's got past JB. That was a 144.3. That was slower than my previous lap. Oh, it's slippy, slippy.
Our refueling window will open after 17 minutes. It closes at about 46 minutes. The gap in front is now 3.3.
Okay, that felt good. That was a nice apex there. Steve-O 8 tenths behind.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Ah, that's better. That's more like it. Still losing a stack of time, but that's better. I think Steve-O, if he gets a sniff of a slipstream, he's going to get me down the straight. Fastest lap 43.4 for Dino up ahead. Yeah, that I can't do that. I know my limits, guys. I can't do that. That's crazy pace. But is he going to bin it like he's binned it in every race of the season so far? He's 4 seconds down the road now. I think he's backed off a bit, maybe saving tyres and fuel. 43.5. I take it back.
143.56.
Dean's in the Ferrari, Boggy. I think JB... yeah, JB's in the Ferrari as well. And Steve-O's in the Beamer, just like me. So we got a straight-on fight between me and Steve-O. I've been looking forward to racing with Steve-O for so long. His rig's been apart. He's been travelling all over the place. He's not actually been able to race. But he's been a long-time viewer, a long-time commentator, and he's always given me so much support. So to be on the track with him now is awesome. Oh, that wasn't awesome. That was a massive off track.
Our track limits, keep it between the lines.
Oh, he's all over me.
Right side.
He's all over me.
He's still there. Hold your line.
It's a bit awkward.
Still there. Clear to the right.
Come on down, don't panic, we'll get him back.
Ah, Steve-O. That's my own fault. Aqua Minerale, my Achilles heel. And that puts JB right in behind me as well. But now I get a slipstream on Porsche Boy. Down to third. This is not what I need. Me versus Dino in the championship. I think maybe I do have a bit of damage, actually. That's affecting my speed, because I can't keep up with him even in the slipstream. Maybe that knock from JB has affected me. Brake early because of the extra straight line speed. Oh, Porsches, sorry. Yeah, JB's in a Porsche. Steve-O was in a BMW last week. He's changed. Repairs are free, by the way, Ripper. Unlimited quick repairs in this series, so I'll check when I get onto the straight next time. I'll see if the repair option comes up. Yeah, we got a fight on our hands today.
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
No, he won't, Spotter. When has JB ever gone away? Anywhere. Fast repair, yes. Fast repair is ticked. So we did get damage. Oh, 1x again.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Dan.
That was a silly 1x as well. I just drifted it out maybe a centimetre too much. That's my own fault.
He's off tracks.
I haven't had any apart from the 4X Dean gave me. That's about it.
I thought it was a VB.
Sorry?
I thought it was a VB.
Yeah. Right Northern.
For anyone who doesn't know, 4X is a rather popular brand of beer here in Aussie. So's VB. So that was just a terrible dad joke, don't mind me.
Tell me when you got 16, Steve, and I'll give you a little tap.
The gap in front is now 1.0.
Yeah, true, Ripper. JB gave me the 4X. What's he on about? Being very economical with the truth there, isn't he? 1.1 behind Steve-O.
Hold your nerve, make them do the work.
Also going to have to manage these tyres. Feeling like crap already.
So Steve-O's struggling with the tyres. Or is he just being a politician as well? Can't get back into the 43s at the moment. Sun is going down here at Imola. We're 9 seconds down the road from Dean already.
Scooted out with a little lead, didn't he?
144.19.
Yeah, got away, didn't he?
Still pulling away.
Is Dean trying too hard? Is he going to burn his tyres up? Is he going to bin it like the last 3 weeks in a row? I guess that's why we race to find out. Still got another 47 minutes to go.
The gap to Bradshaw behind is now 0.8.
It's going to be very close to a night race, Boggy. It's overcast, sunset. Not sure exactly what race finish time is, but it's going to be dark. Headlights will definitely be required, I think. Oh, Scruffy, lost tenths in that corner again. I just don't know how they can take so much speed through Acre Minerali without just completely losing the rear. Boggles my mind. And Richard and Oscar aren't really that far behind either. Oh, that's dangerous to 1x again, Dan. That's an easy way to get a drive through if you keep on doing that. Respect those track limits. I'm telling that to myself before the spotter comes on the radio and tells me instead.
Your last lap time was at 144.18.
Yeah, it does look pretty impressive with the clouds, Boggy, that's for sure. I do like iRacing's graphics. It's not to everybody's taste. It's pretty good though. And people seem to forget that it's constantly being improved as well. People are like, oh, iRacing, it's from like 2007 or something, the graphics are old. Well, yeah, iRacing is from the mid-2000s or whenever it was, but it doesn't mean it hasn't been updated since then. I think if a lot of people had a look at it, they'd have a different opinion. Oh man, that was terrible. Oh, Lights just came on.
Is this going to be night or day?
It's getting pretty dark, isn't it?
Yeah, the inside of my car just lit up like a fucker.
I think the
Finish
endurance
just
lights
after
just come on.
sunset. It won't get as dark as it did at Oran Park. It's never going to get that dark ever again, JB.
That's good. Because that's about how dark you want it to fuck a fat chick.
That was a pretty good race at Oran Park though.
Sorry guys, there goes the monetization. Thanks JB. Okay, we're pulling away from JB, but we're losing time to Steve-O and Dino.
44.77.
Yeah, those tyres are getting very ratty.
Alright, Dan. You gained
All
on the
about
guy
being
in front.
smooth here in iRacing, guys.
7.
That's something that you don't really get in race room. It's so easy to overdrive the car in terms of tyre wear and off tracks. Very fine margins here, and obviously damage is very pronounced as well.
Brad short behind us
And
now.
Soupy, hello! How are you, mate? Oh, hey, Aaron! Oh, stupid off tracks again.
Warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
That's 8 incident points now. The car turned in a bit more than I expected it to. It's never good. See, that's the thing about race car drivers. They're always after more grip, and then when they finally get it, they just don't know what to do with it. It's like, oh, I didn't expect it to turn so well. Oh, thank you, Soupy. That's makes my heart melt.
E3.
Yeah, definitely haven't got the pace today. Dino's checked out at the front. My championship rival, he's gone. He already beat me in the championship so far today because he got the bonus 2 points for pole position. So I was 1 point ahead of him going into this race, but now I'm already 1 point behind him. And if it finishes like this, that'll be another 4 points as well behind him, because it's 2 points per position here in these standings. So that'll be 5 points behind.
Brad short behind is now 0.7.
I'm losing too much time. Like, I'm not scrubbing off enough time going in, and it's constantly pushing wide into Aqua Minerale there. JB's getting closer. It's only half a second back now. Steve-O's 3 seconds up the road. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if somebody knocks Dino off top spot. Oh no! Massive slowdown, JB.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want to penalty.
Go right.
Okay, down. Pit window is open. The car in front is pitting.
Levi's pitting already.
They're locked in.
Car right.
Have you cleared it yet?
0.1.
Sorry?
There we go, it's clear now.
Hold your line. Clear to the right.
Bugger! Bugger. Took too much curb on the second to last, well, final corner. Now we're down to third again, but that doesn't count because Steve-O's pitted. Now we're behind JB, the widest arse in all of Australia. Oh, maybe Rangy gives him a good run for his money, that's for sure. Gotta get past him. This makes it tricky now. This makes it tricky. That's even more points to Dino. That's just me being too cheeky on the curbs. At least I didn't get an incident point for it, it just went straight to slowdown. There's a very nice new livery for JB's Porsche there. Not quite sure what it is. Obviously my very limited pixels here in VR. It does look fancy. Okay, that's a good run. He's getting his weave on. He's getting defensive.
Stay close, keep the pressure on.
Let's keep it nice and close to the wall.
All right.
He's giving me the inside here. Give him the space.
Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Well done, Dan. Great.
Got him.
Keep it up.
That was very cooperative from JB there. Very cooperative. I didn't expect to get the move back on him so quickly, but he's only a 10th back now. Had to be brave in the brakes there.
Far left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Fend round the outside. This is slowing us both down. Steve will be rubbing his hands together. Is he going to try and get me into the chicane here? I'm going to keep it to the left. I've missed this, JB.
Yeah, it's
half
good,
fuel.
buddy.
You've used half your fuel.
Steve-O's rubbing his hands together right now.
Something.
Hey! Oh, got JB. For how long, though? That was a couple of slow laps while we battled. That's bringing Oscar and Richard back into the mix as well. All the while, Dean is now 12.5 seconds down the road.
Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. Me2. You've just done a 1:45.08.
Oh! Missed my brakes then.
The gap in front is now 1.7.
Get the run out and to defend. I know what he's up to. He's poking his nose. I can see him. He's giving it a look. Trying to ruffle my feathers. And to be fair, you know, it does work sometimes. But I'm wise to his tricks. I've raced JB for nearly 2 years now in various sims. Across various series. I know the body language of his driving. I know when he's actually serious and making a move or not. When he's just trying to fake me out. Or at least I think I do anyway. He's probably going to change it up now. If he ever watches this stream back, he's going to be like, right, can't stand for that. Dan knows me. Change my driving. Oh, I love racing against JB though. Incredibly respectful driver. In fact, pretty much everyone from AUSNZ SimRacing is an incredibly respectful driver. I feel very lucky to be racing with these guys. Such a great caliber of racing. And very closely matched as well, as you saw in quali. I think the top four were separated by a tenth of a second or something.
1:44.41. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
No, I'm doing my best, Spotter. Surprised he hadn't started flashing the headlights yet.
Go right down here, Jeff.
Thanks, man. Half a second back. 10 seconds to Dino. Okay. I think Dino's just saving his tyres and fuel, you know. I think he's having a cruisy race up there in the lead. Just looking after things. Oh, missed my brakes. There's half a second down the drain. Oh. It's so unforgiving. 34 minutes to go. Oh, that's cutting the track limits as much as you want there. I thought that was going to be another penalty. JB's coming in. JB's stopping. Alright.
The gap ahead is now 10 seconds. The lap time was at 1:44.29.
Hammer time now. Not like that. Okay, 35 litres I'm going to put in at the stop. $36 just to be safe. My fuel use is a bit all over the place at the moment.
Haynes is closing the gap. It's now 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, Oscar's getting a lot closer. That's concerning. Oh, brakes again. Car's just not slowing down. Yeah, that's true, Marzi. Maybe I should come in this lap.
Looks like P4 has gone off in very anti-alta.
Maybe I should. I'll give it another lap, see if I can get some more pace out of it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay. 37 litres being added. That'll do. Yep, 11 seconds up the road to Dino. Where's Steve-O? Steve-O going to jump him in the pit. Steve-O had a very early stop.
1:44.67. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Really need to set some good laps here, guys. But that's a very good point, Marzi. I think the damage is affecting my top line speed just a bit, but I don't think it's affecting the handling too much. I guess the only way to find out is to come in and fix it, eh? But by that point, the tyres will be a lot older and a lot more ropey anyway. Am I going to catch Chris on this lap? I think I am. Let's see how the traffic works out, because there's a group of people 20 seconds up the road. I don't want to catch them anytime soon and get held up. But I think I might be okay. I might catch Chris on the straight, on the main straight. I think I'm lucky. Gonna put the brake bias a click to the rear, because yeah, it's really struggling to slow down now. When I say slow down, it's struggling to slow down and turn in. Corner entry is struggling a bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to catch Chris here. JB's about 40 seconds back.
Increasing. It's now 11 seconds. That lap was at 1:44.39.
Oh, big clonk on the curb. That's not going to help. Maybe I've got a little bit of suspension damage and Spotter's not told me about it yet.
Okay, Dan, we're at the halfway point. We think about 13 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, not much fuel left. I reckon maybe 8 laps of fuel. Should I extend? I've extended in every race so far. Maybe that's the way to go. Because JB's currently... He's got Jeff near him on track, but I think he's got past Jeff relatively quickly.
Haynes is gaining on you. The gap.
So like if I come into the pits, I'm going to come out behind Scott but ahead of JB. Maybe. We'll see how we go.
Incident in. We're back to 2.
Right
Ooh.
side. Clear right.
That was awkward. That was very awkward. I didn't know if he was letting me past or recovering from a mistake. And then when I did go on the inside, he went to turn in. That was awkward. But I'd rather get past him
Lap times are pretty consistent. You've just done a 144.
than wait behind and get held up going onto the straight and lose all of the run. Cost me another few tenths though. This ain't good. I need to maintain that gap to JB as much as possible. It's a good first sector so far.
Foster is now in the lead.
Go right, Stevo.
Thanks, mate.
And Soupy, in terms of strat, I'm just going to pit
Sorry, Jeff, I didn't realise you were getting out of the way, man.
whenever I feel like it, basically, but I'm going to put fuel in. Oh, good. But I'm not going to put tyres on.
You're right.
But,
Opposition there too, Jeff. You
Oh!
don't need to give it up. I know you haven't hit
Okay,
it yet,
Dan,
but
just cut the track.
Completely missed my braking point then, I wasn't concentrating. Okay, I'm going to come in this lap. I'm coming in this lap.
That was me just making sure he got me in a good place rather than hold us both up.
oh no, you could have held him up.
Watch your speed.
No,
Main
not
speed
even hold
limit is
myself up.
80 kilometers per hour.
Okay, that was scruffy. That was very scruffy. Let's check.
Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
There we go. Alright. Calling it early, guys. Calling it early. Yeah, that's probably the best time to do it. So where am I gonna come up in relation to JB? Keep an eye on that gap. 10 seconds behind. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind.
There
the
he
white line.
is! There he is! We got him somehow. Pretty close, that JP.
Yeah, it was, mate.
Whew, half a second. And by that logic, JB hasn't taken tyres. I had to do that. I was just losing too much time. Sometimes you get out of the flow of things, you know. And you just need a quick pit stop to reset yourself.
You're gonna park it? I thought you were doing alright.
I just can't even fucking screen, man. Fuck.
Oh, mate. Thanks.
Sticky! Hey, mate!
Benny?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's been an interesting race so far, Sticky. You joined me at just after the halfway point. Qualified in 5th with some very scruffy qualifying laps. Had a mega start, got up to 2nd place. Dino was in the lead. And then Steve-O got past me. And then JB got past me. We got past JB. Everyone's made an early stop apart from Dino. Literally just come out the pits ahead of JB. Maintained a provisional third place, but Oscar... When's Oscar going to come into the pits? Because he's been flying. He might jump both of us if we slow ourselves down. And it's going to be nighttime here as well. Sunset over there behind the fence.
P3.
We've had some good battles, some good racing so far today. It hasn't been easy. It's been very scruffy from my perspective. Not my cleanest drive. Nowhere near last week's standards. Anywhere near last week's standards. Gonna have to see how this all affects the championship standings as well. It's me versus Dino, but he's clawing out a lot of points on me right now. He's definitely already gonna steal the lead from me because he got pole position. That's worth 2 points, and I was only 1 ahead of him going into the race, so he's already jumped me. So depending on how many positions I finish behind him, that's gonna affect it big time as well. Standings here, it's worth 2 points per position. So depending on the runners, if we have 20 people in the race, then that's 40 points for the winner. 38 for second, 36 for third, so on and so forth. So if I finish 3 positions behind him, I drop 4 points, I think. Or 6 points. My brain's a bit fried at the moment from doing all the maths. My brain's a bit fried from trying to avoid all of these off tracks as well, and these 1Xs. JB gave me a 4X on the first lap. I got him on the inside of the hairpin, and he power slid the arse of the car out and just gave me a little bushka, a little tap on the front right. I'm going to claim credit for keeping him in the race and correcting that spin, otherwise he would have done a 360 no doubt. But yeah, it did give me a 4X, a little bit of damage, and I think it's been affecting the pace. So now we got a fresh track ahead of us. I'm going to go in for a quiet lap, so headphones on, volume up. Let's try and get the pace.
You're reeling Anderson in the gaps now.
I'm in BMW.
Slower than us into Villeneuve.
And he's in the Porsche. Slidey. And there go the rear tyres. Rear tyres are on fire. Quiet lap aborted. I'm not getting the pace back on this lap.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
And JB is so much faster than me into that corner, Aqua Minerale. Makes me nervous every lap. Coming up on Stephen Cowling. Got a lap on him, currently running in 13th position. We're in third at the moment. Oh no, too wide. Everyone must have made their stops then. I guess Oscar's come into the pits and made his stop as well, because he was ahead of us, so yeah, we're back in third. Oh, Morgan's in second. Where the hell's Morgan come from? Where the hell's Steve-O's behind us? Steve-O must have binned it. Yeah, very true, Richard. Tyres are suboptimal.
Ways to catch Dean. He passed me ages ago.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence, but we'll hope we get him. He hasn't spun yet, so there's that to come.
Normally it happens in the first 10 minutes, so I think he might be safe today. There's JB, 2/10 back. He's trying the over-under on me, trying to get a run on me, 3/10 back now. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Richard. Good to see you, man. Hope you're keeping well.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Steve may have changed. Oh, yes, that is true. He did say he was going to try and save him at the start of the race. Maybe he was bluffing. Maybe he's trying to throw us off. Garcow Gaming, hello, I'm good, man.
Thanks, Steve.
Enjoying this GT3 iRacing Imola race in Brisbane, Australia. Hope you're keeping well in Portugal. I had to steer out of the apex then because that is prime slowdown territory, that. And I've already got a slowdown while I've been ahead of JB once today. Something gives me a sneaky feeling that Steve-O might be on fresh tyres here.
I think he is.
Sectors 1 and 2 at 2/10 off the pace.
You done
Sector
it,
3 is
Steve-O?
0.29 off the pace.
No, just a crap strategy, mate. Spent too long in the pits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's sliding on the rear.
Smooth, no mistakes. Looks like
So Steve-O's saying
that's a 1.
he isn't. Oh, leader spun it. Dean spun it. So when he comes into the pits, where's that going to put him?
The lead car's pitting.
Okay, Dino's in the pits now. I'm hemorrhaging time. These tyres are gone. So Dino spun it on the way into the pits. What's the gap going to be? Keep an eye on that relative. 26 seconds, 25 seconds. I don't think we've got enough time in hand. I think he had too much of an advantage before he came in. But we will see. And if we do come out ahead of him, then we're not going to be ahead of him for long because he has rapid pace. It's going to be close though. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's still ahead, but he's visible now. He's visible.
Sectors 1 and 3 at 2/10 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
That's Dean in the lead of the race up there. Right, it's 3 seconds.
Thanks, mate.
Don't even think about it, JB. We've got a leader to catch here, man. Although Morgan is now in the lead, but Morgan hasn't pitted yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I wonder, has Dino cooked his tyres or has he looked after them?
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
Sorry, man, I'm trying to go fast through that corner.
Oh, you're right, mate. This is good. I'm about on my limit too, buddy.
Go as slow as you want, Dan.
Nah, that was quali. Alright, here we go. Battle is on. Focus, focus, focus. 16 to go. 16 minutes to go.
The leader, Anderson, is pitting.
I don't know if it's just me, but that gap looks visually smaller now. 15 minutes to go.
There's a car exiting the pit, heads up.
Who's this? Who's this?
You're looking really good, come on, keep your focus.
Go
Me
right
too.
down there, guys.
That's good consistency, keep it up.
Any plans for ACC Enduros this year, Richard? I do want to do one, but it's kind of hard to plan long term at the moment, just with the impending arrival of baby DDF at the end of March. So the answer is yes, but no idea when. We'll see. We'll see, man. I was wanting to do the Bathurst 12 hours, but the schedule just didn't allow it.
Minutes.
15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go.
Bradshaw is getting closer. The gap is now 0.5.
Got Chris Ruddle up ahead. Lap traffic. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way. Thank you, Insupi. 5 or 6 years then. You tell me, Richard, how long did it take you to get back to sim racing again? Alright, hopefully we get a nice little slipstream here. JB's fallen back a bit. I dead set think Steve-O isn't on new tyres. I don't think he is bluffing. I think he just stuffed it in the pits.
The gap in front is now 3.2.
Cheers, Chris.
On your way. We're away.
Thank you, mate.
No worries.
That was very nice of him. I think that gap's coming down to Dino. Ever so slightly. Let's not get carried away though. Let's keep on putting these laps in. Let's keep on doing this. Oh, don't do that. Oh, JB's hanging in though. Rich is in 4th. Steve-O's back into 5th.
0.6.
Oh, that was a good run. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, I think Dino has pulled out a bit on me here.
Your lap time was 1:44.01. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay. Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Don't be pressured. Come on, spotter, it's JB. 11 minutes to go. Two tenths up on my best lap so far. That's unexpected.
That Audi's a bit bent, mate.
Yeah. The new short wheelbase version.
Oh, yeah, have dealers got them in stock yet? JB would.
I don't think they'd sell very good.
What's that? Have we got what?
Short wheelbase Audi R8.
Yeah, no. I think there's a big calling for it.
There we go. That's my best lap for a long time. That gap's under 3 seconds now. 10 minutes to go. It might be on. If I can keep it together, it might be on. 143.5.
That lap was at 1:43.54. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace.
Thank you.
I'm coming for you, Dino.
Go right down there, mate.
Thank you.
Just needed some time to get into the flow of it, I guess.
Okay, Dan, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
10 minutes to go.
Short behind is now 1.4 seconds.
That was actually my fastest lap of the race. It's my best lap so far. Okay. If I can keep this up, I might be able to steal a point for fastest lap as well. Not with that though.
Keep it within the track limits.
That's a 1x for going off track. That ain't gonna count for fastest lap. And that's a horrible exit out the final corner as well. It wouldn't have counted anyway. Gap to Dean is about 2.5 now. I've pulled 2 seconds to JB with 8 minutes to go. Can I pressure him into a mistake? Is there enough time? Is there enough laps left? Can I keep this up? Car does feel a lot better on low fuel now. That's for sure. Oh, what's going on with Dean?
Thank you.
Has he got a slowdown?
All good.
Did you get a slowdown?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on! It's on! This is the lead! Alright, Dan, come on. 7 minutes to go. This is for the lead of the race. Four-tenths of a second in it. Boy, this is coming alive now.
Nice, mate.
No, the chicane like that, though. It was a bit unsighted there. 1 second to Dean, 1.5 to JB. Okay, next lap is quiet lap. Let's get back within slipstream range.
Okay, Dan, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Feels good. Tyres feel good.
That last lap was at 1:44.24. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
I think maybe Dino's cooked his tyres. Thank you very much, Matt Joy. VR's my thing, man. That's always been my thing. I'm glad you appreciate it. Very kind words indeed. Right, 6 minutes. Let's see if we can get this win. This is for the championship as well. If I can get Dino, I'll be back in front by 1 point again, maybe. Or it'll be equal, because he's got fastest lap. Curb strike. Half a second in it.
B2. There's an incident in Ravazza 2. Looks like it's Stevens.
Quiet laps indeed, Sticky. Quiet laps indeed. I can almost taste that exhaust. Need to get back on those laps that I was doing before. Let's get him. Let's get him.
Go, mate. You're ahead of mate.
The gap in front has increased to 1.1. That was 1:43.86.
Ah! Bugger! Locked it up. Alright, I'm going to go quiet to the end of the race now, guys. I'm not going to look at chat.
This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
I'm not going to try and do any commentary. This is important. I'll see you in 5 minutes, guys. Focus time.
Bradshaw is closing in. The gap is now 0.48.
Top 3 looks like a good battle.
Stay between the lines, please, Dan.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Feel free to come together.
I've already had my spin.
Whew. 3 minutes 40 seconds.
We did a little bit of the last 2.
3 laps.
Yeah, second last corner.
3 laps, guys. 3 laps. Got very dark all of a sudden.
The gap in front is now 2.1.
Very dark. I was surprised you haven't done that yet.
Oh, I did that a few times. I don't think you sat right down there, mate.
Thanks, Steve.
There's a bit more daylight, I did it.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. There's an incident in. About to 1.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, having
minutes
an
to go,
accident,
2
just
minutes.
decided to stay off and get out of your way.
Would you?
Oh,
Can't leave in the pit, mate.
I've dropped back from him. Unless Dino makes another wobbly, unfortunately I don't think.
You've just done a 144.52.
JB went in a bit hot then. I was compromised by Anton coming out the pits.
I'm going to slow down there.
Oh, JB's got a slowdown. I don't think it's going to happen. We've got 1 lap after this. And we're falling back to 3 seconds again now. I just couldn't maintain that pace. I just think I took too much life out of the tyres. Way too much life out of the tyres. It's so dark. Struggling to see the apexes here.
Stay right up the hill here, Richard.
Thanks, Mark.
There's another incident. I've got 12 now.
Between the lines.
I've got to try everything. I've got to try and extend where I can. We're allowed 20 incidents. It feels cheeky using them though.
Yellow flag. Incident in. Reverse 1.
Okay, last lap. Last lap, guys. We started in 5th. Made a rocket start up to 2nd, and we got shuffled back down to 3rd by Steve-O, then 4th by JB. We got JB in the pit stop. Steve-O bungled it in the pit stop by the sounds of it. Back up to 2nd. And just not close enough to Dino to make a move, unfortunately, I don't think. Not with curb strikes like that, Dan. Botched that completely. Okay, that's the chance. That's the chance of this race over. Unless Dino stuffs it. I just massacred those curbs in the first chicane. My tyres are absolutely cooked. Because I was gaining on Dino so much in the last few laps, and now I've caught him. I just can't. I can't maintain it. I can't keep with him. These tyres are gone. JB's only a second back now as well, so just hold it for second. Hold it for second, Dan. That's respectable points in terms of the championship. I'm only going to drop 3 to Dino. Maybe 4 if he's got the fastest lap here. JB's half a second back. Is he going to try a lunge? This is a terrible lap so far.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Only 2 corners to go. Just need to make sure I get these right. What an epically close fight. Qualified 5th. I did not expect to get 2nd place out of this today. I haven't got it yet though. Yep, those tyres are gone. And across the line. Dino's going to get his first win of the season. I'm going to get my 4th podium in a row. And JB's going to come in very close behind in 3rd. What a race. Oh, that was tense. That was close.
Well done, Dan. Great drive.
Oh, that had a bit of everything. That was all over the place, that one.
Well done, Dino.
Awesome win, mate. Finally.
Yeah, finally. Thanks, guys.
You didn't make it easy either.
Nope.
Whew. I'm happy with that.
Spin and an off track.
And had massive slowdown as well there. That was...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that was huge.
Oh.
Good up the front there by the end of it.
No, Ripper, that was not easy, but I'll take the GG though. Thank you, Nsupi. Thank you, Sticky. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, everybody who's watching right now.
Hey.
Hey, mate.
Hey. Bloody good race, Dan.
Oh, awesome race there, JB. I would like to take credit for straightening you out on the first lap and saving you there, by the way, for that 4X.
Oh, no. I was doing alright. I was just out wide, and I was still in track limits, and I wasn't on the grass. I was just on the AstroTurf.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Boggy.
It just understeered a tiny bit into me. That's all.
I ended up losing about 5 positions watching that hustle in my rear vision mirror.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be up to 2nd by the end of the first lap with you guys there battling. Good racing all the way through, and sorry about the pit stop there, Steve. What happened, mate?
I just, like I said, just crap. I didn't think about the strategy. I put 2 little fuel in at the end, and 2 little fuel in at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Did you pit twice?
No, do you know, I almost had to.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just spent too long fueling up. But I tell you what, these last, I say, like 8 or so minutes, I couldn't see where the fuck I was going, because...
Really?
Yeah, you know,
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
my
Box
graphics
in
card drivers
350
to
metres.
apply like a post-processing contrast to make it look better.
Yeah.
But as a result, when it got
5,
dark then,
4,
I literally
3,
could not see
2, 1.
apart from the
Box
little
now.
spotlight off my headlights like 10 metres in front of me, mate. So
Really?
yeah, I was catching you, Richie, put towards the end, but then I just literally couldn't see where I was going anymore. So I was just driving between the lines.
Yeah, it was kind of like that at the end. I was lucky because I had JB behind me lighting up the track, but as soon as I pulled out a gap, I couldn't see. So I lose time, and it was like, right, I can light up the track again now.
It's like you need a high beam or something.
Yeah.
That's why I was slow the whole race, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry guys, I missed the burnout message. That was too late. I'm going to save this.
That was good fun though. It's a good circuit.
Replay.
That was bloody good. Yeah, I know. It was tough. But...
That was a good first lap there, Richard.
AUSNZ GT3 round 4 save.
The bit I had to play with.
Let's go and have a look at the results.
We had a bit of fun, but I was too busy watching the bloody antics behind me.
Let's go and have a look at the results, and let's go and put these results into
There was only a little buff.
the championship standings.
I was still on track.
Rewatch that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and have a look at the replay now. just have a squeeze.
Yeah, you just understeered straight into me. I think, and I was sort of coming around at the same time.
Sorry about that, mate.
Shit happens, man. Don't worry about it. It's good.
4x and no damage. That's what we like.
Oh no, you had a bit of a bent guard. You had a bit of a front right guard bent.
Just their extra aero on the front right, mate. It's all good.
I don't know how I caught that at that
Okay, well there
I just
is
touched the grass area.
the results. So that is what we've got here. We've got Dino with the pole position, fastest lap, and the win as well. I managed to get into second, only a 10th behind him on that fastest lap pace, though. That was all right. And then JB holding into third. So I'm just going to load up results now.
The whole race that my internet was going to drop out, but it didn't. So happy days.
Managed to hold on to it, mate. That's awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit worried when you disappeared at the start there.
Bullshit. So I'd go and reset the modem and.
All right, let's copy and paste these results and let's have a look at the
and
championship standings, shall we?
These things happen.
Thoroughly enjoyable race yet again.
Yeah, it was bloody good. Loved it. Next week, Laguna Seca.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
That'll sort the men out from the boys, I can tell you.
Well, that's a good paint job you got there, Jay.
Yeah, Dino did it, mate.
Dino's a Photoshop wizard, is he?
No, nah.
Nah,
There's a fella in our team that does all the paint jobs, but he was mean.
Just working on the championship standings here, guys. Bear with me 1 second.
I think there was an old one or something, and you just touched it up a bit, didn't you, Dino?
It's not seeming to load it.
It's on
That's
the
why. That's why I pasted it into the wrong cell.
Sort of copied a bit across.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Yeah, so it's not all me.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
more like it. Okay, let's have a look at the championship standings then, shall we?
Right, well, I'm going to disappear, guys. I'll catch us all later.
All right, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Good on
Hope you had a good race.
Cheers, mate.
Oh,
See you
yeah,
later.
good fun. Good fun. All right, catch you later.
So, yeah.
See you, mate.
Yeah, they're a bit of a handful, these things, around this track.
Yeah.
I can't wait until my new pedals get here. My old one shit himself Sunday night just before the race, so I missed that.
Oh, really?
I'm back running the Logitech G920s of it.
You didn't happen to send them to my place, did you? Like your new pedals? You didn't put my address in there, did you?
Okay, there are the championship standings, guys. So let's have a look.
Dino's out by a whopping 5 points now.
4 points, I've got it as here.
4 of it?
Yeah. That was pole, fastest lap, and the win.
Yeah, so, well, you should have got 5 points. Oh, and you were 1 in front, weren't you?
Yeah, I was only 1 in front there.
Yeah,
So
okay,
that's...
4, yep. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's 2-4.
There you go. I'm just streaming those on the Discord chat for you as well, by the way, if anyone wants to have a squiz at the results. I'll pop the screenshot up later. But yeah, basically, Dino, you're now back in the lead of the championship with 127. Second for me, 123. Then JB's in third on 110. We got Richard in fourth on 98. Anthony, 78 points in fifth. Morgan's in sixth with 66. And we got Clint and Scott tied on 64 for 7th and 8th. Jacob in 9th on 60. Jeff Stevens in 10th on 52. Steve-O, after missing the round, was it a couple of rounds actually? Yeah, after missing a couple of rounds, in 11th on 48. Mark Hallowell, 42 points, 12th. And then Ben Andrews, I hope he's feeling better, 36 points and 13th. Stephen Coe, 24 points in 14th. Steve Cowling, Chris Ruddle and Ricky all tied for 15th on 22. Good debut today for Oscar, 20 points, puts him into 18th with Azzy in 19th with 12 points. And we got Brody, very unfamiliar position for Brody, in 20th place with 6 points. Peter Key, Jacob Staley, 4 points, 21st joint, and then 23rd, and unfortunately last is Boggy with 2 points.
No, he had sort of disconnection problems or something, didn't he? Or
yeah,
lag or...
that's the one.
Yeah.
Good to see 23 names on the list.
Yeah, it's been bloody good.
It's creeping up.
We've had some good numbers every week now.
Well, there's some fast guys tonight because fucking at one stage I wasn't even on the leaderboard, like the top 7.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
It's an interesting circuit. It's a bit like Okayama, and you've got to get the flow. You know, if you miss
I-
one or two corners,
yeah, I try and get the car set up for the race for the first 40 minutes and then, or whatever, up until 20 minutes to go, and then I'll just stick low fuel in it.
yeah.
Drop the ride height down a bit and go for it. But I was on a quicker lap when my fucking internet dropped out. I'd just come out of the last corner. So
it was pretty tight up there. The top four were like a tenth apart or something, I think.
It's been good so far. So 2 more, Laguna Seca and the Corkscrew next week. And then Monza, the Temple of Speed.
Yeah, very short lap times at Laguna. That's going to be interesting with traffic and quali and laps and all that kind of stuff.
GT3. It's about 1:30, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
1:29.
And then Monza with the straights. All straights.
Yeah.
And about 4 wing.
I reckon Steve will be running negative wing there, if anything.
I've just been taking it off, mate. I'll just have a couple of pylons, mate.
Yeah, just grab a Carrera S from the street or something, mate, and you'll be sweet.
A bit of A4 paper stuck to the back, she'll be right.
No, like I said, it'll just be a couple of pylons, and I look like an F14 Tomcat going down the straight, mate.
Oh, nice.
That'll be the go.
Hey,
Did you, Steve-O, do a sneaky car change? Did you drive the Porsche today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you drove the Beamer the week before.
Yeah, last week was just a practice week, man. I just picked whatever car just to get in because I thought you did a
sneaky car change. I thought you were a Porsche guy through and through too. That's why I was surprised you were driving the Beamer last week.
Hey, GCL driver.
Like I said, because I was loading in at the last second, and I'm like, whatever, and I just literally just click almost any car. So, no, I am a Porsche guy.
Yeah, all good, mate. Easy.
You'll have to give him put a slash there, Dan, and put a Porsche logo next to his BMW logo. Yeah. No, this has been good. I tried to pick 3 free circuits, 3 paid circuits. I think they're pretty good circuits. But in a couple of weeks, obviously, we'll kick off something a bit more long term for season 2. Dan's obviously already put in a request sneakily of Barber Motorsports Park.
Love that place.
That's not bad, is it?
I don't even have it.
No, we'll include that.
Never driven it.
I think it's one of the legacy tracks now.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's legacy.
It's only a few dollars, yeah.
Yeah, but are we going to run the GT3s or are we going to run the new Porsche Cup car?
We could do anything. I'm interested in what people are talking about because
I reckon we do
mixed class.
We could do mixed class as well. It just depends. Obviously, we want to try and get days that people are okay with. I'm liking Wednesday, but I know it doesn't suit you, Steve, and a few other people.
Yeah, it was a fluke today.
Yeah.
And a lot of days where it's inconvenient for other people. So that's the worst thing about trying to hold two championships as well, 2 different days, because some can't run one, some can run the other, or some can't run 2, or some don't. It gets a bit monotonous all the time, running every 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah,
like I'm in a Discord group and they nearly run every night.
Yep.
No. So I'll just pick the odd race I want to race with them, and
well, I think maybe next we can do whatever we like really, but you kick off a league and then you can have a couple of different nights.
Let's go and have a look at the replay. Let's go and have a look at that first lap and see what happened with me and JB, and any other instance throughout the race as well. I don't think I binned it that often, did I?
Well,
you can have drop rounds as well.
I think Wednesday night's not too bad, to be honest.
Oh, Sticky, it'd be good to have you next week, man.
Watch your tongue, JB.
Unless unless everybody nearly available, like on a Sunday afternoon or something.
Well, we could run something on a Sunday as well, and anyone who wants to jump in can jump in.
Yeah. Is it an option just to run 2 nights a week? Because some people
but like maybe get away a bit from an evening because 7:30, 6:30 start. Our time is 8:30 start New Zealand time. Finishes at 10:30. Especially on a school night, So we
maybe
could run
Sunday Arvo.
run an afternoon at like 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock Sydney time on a Sunday Arvo, and that way New Zealand's at 5 o'clock.
Waiting for the replay to load up here, by the way, guys.
Perth,
while we do our planning session in the background here.
We got a few. Choices,
that's why if you ran a couple of times a week, then because football on Sunday, I often run right up to 3 o'clock. So that'd be tough, but I'm more likely to make a Sunday 3 o'clock than I am a Wednesday 6:30.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, 4 or 5.
We'll look at that. We might even run the Porsches on the Sunday Arvo or something, the Porsche Cup, and
Yeah, it does. Like I said, it doesn't have to be mixed class. I was just suggesting if there's 2 nights a week, you could run just different classes in either night.
Yeah, but the same track we run on the Wednesday in the GT3, we'll run on the Porsches on the Sunday Arvo or something. You know,
do that. For
Yeah,
sure.
that way you're not trying to buy too many tracks and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But at the end of the day, though, I think if you get
2 litres remaining. Andrews has just retired.
It will be done. You might find during the year,
Get rid of crew chief there.
the official series is at Dan's case, Barber Motorsports Park, and he's going to pick that one up. But it's just that's a obscure tracks monthly Dan subscribes to. What other obscure tracks like Valabannon or whatever they call it in Race Room.
Oh, it's just I used to drive Barber heaps in our Factor 1 about 10 years ago, and it's like you just don't see it anywhere. I saw it scrolling down the other day. I was like, oh, why is this in iRacing? Never seen it on the schedule. So
well, I made a list. There's something like 60 or 70 circuits in iRacing, road circuits in iRacing, which is ridiculous. Some of them have got ovals attached to them as well. But there's a good selection. But what about cars? I mean, I know GT3s are good. They make for good racing, and they're easy to drive, hard to drive fast. The Porsche Cup, Dan and I were talking about this the other day. It's hard to drive full stop. I like the touring cars. I like the GT4s. And some of the open wheelers are good too.
Even with the stock standard Mazdas, we had some close racing. It was lots of fun, but no one wants to race them for 6 or 7 races in a row.
No, not at all.
I'm an LMP2 fan. That's mostly what I drive.
I haven't done any LMP2s, but that's a Dallara, isn't it? It's a one-man.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one. Just the
I think I did understand massively into JB there.
It's probably one of the better ones I've tried. I've tried all the GT3s and I'm horrible.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
The LMP just works quite nicely. I think it's because it's a newer one.
You know what else is cool?
It's Skippy's, Marzi.
The Audi.
Oh yeah, the Radical. I've heard good things about it. Never tried it though.
Yeah, Radical.
Oh, that was me. Yep, that was me. That was definitely
it's
me.
great fun.
Oh well, I'll throw up maybe next week.
I tell you what, driving it for an hour might be a bit tough there, Richard.
No, the next series I don't think we'll do an hour. I was thinking we might do 20-minute sprint and then 40-minute pit stop reverse grid, so you can break up the hour time slot a bit. Because Dino seems to like the hours, but he seems to break away and hang out at the front. But it's a bit of work to go hard for an hour.
Oh yeah, that
the
was
reverse
me.
grid just mixed.
That was 100% me. Sorry, JB. I should have held it tighter on the apex there. That's my bad.
Kind of pace yourself too. If there's a championship on the line and you want to get some points, you've got to make your way through the pack. Maybe you'll accept P5 because it's for the points or whatever. So it just throws a bit of something different in. This is all just fun. I think it's good to get something different. Racestream seems to be behaving, but I'm really enjoying this, and there's, other than the occasional computer problem, no disconnects.
All right, boys. I'll catch you next time.
All right, see you, mate. Bye-bye.
See you, mate.
Cheers.
I'm going to sign off as well. I'm going to wrap up the stream, but awesome racing as always. And
good fun.
Yeah, good fun, and we'll do it all next week again at Laguna Seca.
Are you? You're not a father yet, Dan, but you'd be pretty close, mate.
Hey, what? Sorry.
You're not a father yet, but you'd be pretty close.
End of March. So if I suddenly disappear midstream or have to skip the last round, you guys know why.
Okay, fair enough. No,
hopefully, I can make it.
I'm sure we'll talk to you before then, but it'll be very exciting. Hopefully, you can still do a bit of streaming.
Yeah, no, I am saying to Mrs. EDF, can you just cross your legs a little bit more just for the next 2 weeks, please? Just let me finish this championship first, and then we'll be right, okay?
Good on you. So, how many points is in it? 4 points. Oof. Yeah, you don't want to be pulling out too early, mate.
Well, I've already had that problem once.
Well, the worst thing, though,
It didn't work, though, did it, mate?
No.
He wouldn't be in this situation, would he?
Richard, the worst thing is Dino might be, nearly 90% won't be able to make the last round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he servicing a badge?
He's got, yeah. He's got badge training.
Oh, no. Well, I thought about including a drop round, but there's not enough rounds. So sorry, Dino, if you can't make it, buddy.
Nah, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll just call in Just call next week the proper end of the championship.
No, you've done really well so far, man. There's a lot of pace in that Ferrari.
Fezza, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really sort of
not in my hands. It's not.
I really wish I had picked it actually.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I do, but I do like the Porsche, as you say, JB, because it does Porsche things, and you just get used to driving like that. The Audi does it a bit too.
Yeah.
But look, they're all good cars. They all drive different. Obviously, Dino and the Ferrari just get on like a house.
DDF, your affiliation with Fanatec, does that have to come from Europe? I notice when you click on it, it goes to pounds instead of dollars. Is that a...
No, actually, it loads up that store by default, but then if you change it to your region, it still works. So that's all good.
Ah, cool. Because I've changed my mind again. I was going to get the Sim Magic steering wheel and that, but I'm going to go the CSL DD. The money I saved on. Well, the money I've saved on that allowed me to buy a new.
It's the battle with Steve-O for third place here.
So I've now got the AEST pedal on the way. I'll get the the CSL DD and the McLaren wheel. And
that's what I'm running, apart from the pedals.
And I'm just going to get a curve monitor.
Nice.
I bought a dedicated gaming computer off a guy secondhand yesterday, so I hooked that up.
Nice.
I almost look like a proper sim racer. All I've got to do now is learn how to fucking drive.
We'll do a coaching session in iRacing soon. Not that I'm the speediest guy, but
speedy boy. No, that's always good. Just sharing some setup tips and sharing some things. That's what we're here for. Just have a bit of fun and pick up a few tenths, and then you get faster and faster and faster.
All right, we're going to let Dan sign off, or YouTube will hate him.
Nah, all good.
YouTube love our crap talk. They pay good money for that. They give him $5 from time to time.
Well, not after the comment I made earlier about the darkness.
Oh, it's all right. It's all good. I'd be worried if you didn't, guys. It's not like wrapping up a stream without the usual weekly AUSNZ tech talk anyway, so that's much love.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for the racing, and we'll catch up next week.
We'll catch you next week, guys.
See you all.
See you guys.
Thanks, Richie.
No.
And that is AUSNZ SimRacing. Oh, hang on. Before we sign off, I'll show you the battle with JB. That is AUSNZ SimRacing GT3s in iRacing. Okay, so this is the battle for third position. JB has got the run on me here. Put it in helicopter mode. Yep, JB's got the run on me here on the outside. Give him the space. And I just chicken out of it in the brakes, given the position. There's no way I'm going to hold that on the inside there. So that is that for now, but it's not game over yet because I am hounding him, and I did get him back the lap after. So that was some good action in that race. That was a great battle with JB. I think it was this lap actually, immediately the lap afterwards. Yep, I get to the inside. Give him the space, and then he tries to get me back again round the outside as well. I think I held him. And we had some good battles there for a while, actually. I think JB tried to get me into the hairpin again, if I remember correctly. See, he's poking the nose out. He's flashing the headlights, proper JB style. Yeah, I'll show you the livery in a second, Marzi. It looks like an absolute cracker. There he is. JB with the send. Give him all the space in the world. I could have held that a lot tighter, but I just wasn't exactly sure where he was. I didn't want a repeat of the first lap. See, that's the difference between me and JB. JB kept it nice and tight, whereas I ran it out. So I didn't want to do that again. Managed to hold him around the outside, though. And then this. Look at the speed difference through Aqua Minerale here. I am on the brakes a lot more than he is. Yet he seems to be able to carry the speed a lot easier. There's JB there. There's his livery. See if I can do that. No, not that one. Is it Alt Z? There it is. There's the commands. That is a tasty livery. Look at that. Oh, I'm not just saying that because it's orange. That is a tasty, tasty livery. Oh, love your work. Love your work, JB. And yeah, that's pretty much it then. So I'm going to sign off the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. The Porsche was epic. Qualified 5th and brought it up to 2nd on the first lap. Didn't quite manage to hold on to it for the first half of the race, but managed to get back there in the end after some battling with JB and after Steve-O had a bit of a wonky pit stop where he just got the fuel not exactly 100%. That was a shame to see because Steve-O had the pace to run with us for the rest of the race. And even with Dino's spin before his pit stop and Dino's off track that put me within half a second with like 5 laps to go, I just couldn't get him. I burned out my tyres way too much to actually keep up with him. And when it came down to the crunch time, he just pulled away from me again. I'd cooked my tyres completely. So just to remind you of the championship standings, there are we. So I am currently back down to 2nd. So unfortunately, the title of the video, I couldn't live up to it, guys. I couldn't hold on to my championship lead. 4 points behind Dean, and I think I'm now 13 ahead of JB. But that's yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close on there. It's pretty close on there, guys. Next week, Laguna Seca, and then the week after that is the finale at Monza. So I'm going to try and have to pull something out of the hat to try and get Dino next week, because likely chance that he's not going to be able to make it for the final round, and that'll be a bit of a hollow victory if I get it that way. Anyway, guys, epic racing, lots of action in today's, lots of tension, lots of gaps backwards and forwards and wobbles and bins and all that kind of stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not too late to leave the stream a like. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe subscribe to watch again next week. So, cold beer, cold shower, and some hot dinner for me. Thank you for watching. You look after yourselves. I'll catch you all again real soon. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, almost forgot. This weekend, Sunday morning in Australian time, Sunday kind of like really early morning in the European time zone, Saturday evening, I am doing this. Forgot to pause the music, my bad. But this weekend, I'm going to be doing this, guys. Automobilista 2, 1998 kart series racing at Adelaide. It is going to be mental. Going to be 81 laps, aka 300 kilometers, and we're all going to die. There's no other way about it. We are all going to die. Sticky's racing in it, all the Americans are racing in it. I think Damo might be there as well. I'm in the Scott Pruitt Vistion. I think it's the Ford. Is it the Ford? Yep, Ford. It's because it's orange. Let's be honest. That's going to be mental. So make sure you check out the channel for that. Next week, obviously, AUSNZ SimRacing, iRacing, Laguna Seca, and then hopefully on Friday this week, I'm going to do my Dirt Rally 2.0 video for this month. Okay, now I'm going to go. I had to get the shift, not the shift. I had to get the shill in there. All right, guys. See ya. Bye bye.